The reason why I tell this like interesting is because it has happened to us, to me, like so many times. Because in the past, obviously, we've been running this for like 6-7 years now. And in the past, we had obviously different senior professionals like Matthew, like Ricardo, and they've been doing this for many years. They know what they talk about. And sometimes we start working with professionals, individuals with big ambitions, big goals, and they didn't have much background and they're new into this domain, and they start with different kind of support roles, operations manager, director of marketing, etc. And then over time, obviously, because of everything what we do, they kind of start having kind of like an interest in cybersecurity and start asking us like, hold on a second, maybe I can do this as well. Like I can switch my career, fully focus on cybersecurity, and then become a cybersecurity professional. Why not? I remember Hussein did that. I remember Tassim did that, as you know. He's like kind of like a manager in just 2 years. And we have the next example here, Ina. And Ina has this fantastic celebration to share. So yeah, Ina, first of all, congratulations once again. Like it's amazing. I cannot believe how fast you have completed everything.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Amin. Well, actually, yeah, it was kind of like, like you already mentioned. So I had this this very interesting thinking when I moved to Finland a year and some months ago, that I have a lot of transferable skills, and I strongly believe that I have all the interpersonal skills that I need in order to make it happen and switch my career towards cybersecurity. But I didn't really have, or I believed at least that I didn't have much technical knowledge. So I thought that I could fix the technical part and take the course and let's say improve my technical part. But then, new country, small kid, working. I was working last year, so it was kind of challenging to let's say prioritize studying. And yeah, then I was following courses and following some channels on YouTube at first when I came, in order to get started and create an idea of how does cybersecurity work, and how can I contribute into the companies, what can I provide for them and stuff like that. And yeah, life happens, so I had
can I stop you there for a second? What was your background?
Well, I hold a bachelor and a master's degree in biology, and I have been working biology, and I have been working as teacher as well in Albania, my home country, and also as school director, project manager. So let's say head of department. So I had a lot of managerial and interpersonal skills, I can say, and yeah, but I didn't have any let's say advanced knowledge in IT in general or in cybersecurity in specific. So that was
coming from biology, coming from this, and teaching background. Obviously, like where is that? Yeah, when you first look at it, it's hard to see.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't see it in the beginning, so I had to make some really like big mindset shift that that is something that I can do. If others succeeded, I could succeed it as well. So I focused on, as I said, on getting to know a little bit more about cybersecurity, the industry, and how can I help and provide value to the companies. And then after seeing that actually it's doable, I thought that yes, I can do it. So let's start and diving into the technical aspects. And I took the course, obviously, and then had to study hard, well, hard, but not for a long time, I can say, because as I mentioned, new country, small kid, work. So I had to
lots of new things happening at the same time.
Yeah. I had to make a big effort into completing the training regarding the Security Plus in 3 weeks. So
and you cleared the exam as well, isn't it? Like just a couple of days back. Congratulations on that as well.
Thank you. So yeah, I thought that now is the time to make it happen. And actually, I got the exam after getting my job.
That's another thing.
I have to share that as well. So when I finished the 3 weeks of studying about Security Plus and cybersecurity in general, I thought that now I can apply for jobs, because I know like what is it about, and then if there is some skills that I have to learn, then I can learn them, obviously. So I was keeping an eye open into LinkedIn and the job openings here in Finland. So I came across a company in July. I applied. The first stage of the interview was very good, but then they had agreed with someone else before, so it was not my part. It was their the company's part.
So it didn't work.
Then,
they didn't hire you. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't, but it was not the ideal company for me as well. So I thought immediately that they didn't deserve me. Like, you know, because
exactly.
it's kind of it's kind of a win-win situation. I will provide. I strongly believe that I will provide a lot of value for them. So if they don't hire me, it means that someone else maybe needed the job more than me. This was the first thing that I thought, like for real. I thought that someone else maybe needed the job. So it's good that they got the job before me. And then, but I didn't get any kind of pessimistic because I can obviously see that there is a lot of job openings into cybersecurity daily. So I thought that the market is there and nothing is lost. So the second job that I saw and I liked was at Deloitte, which
Deloitte, the consultancy company, the big guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the big guy. And then I was like kind of skeptic now thinking about Deloitte because big company, no experience, like kind of only the training and some basic, let's say, information back then.
And biology background, how is that relevant? Maybe mine is like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought that I won't lose anything if I try. And then I tried. I applied for the job, and the first step of the job was kind of a pioneer job interview method with a video recording. So they sent a video recording, and I had to reply to 3 questions about the interview at Deloitte. And then I went through the company first. I knew already something, but I wanted to know what is Deloitte starting to prioritize in Finland regarding cybersecurity. So I went through the site and did some research on LinkedIn on the people that are currently working for Deloitte Finland. And then I got an email 1 week later that I had already been selected to go through the interview. So it was
the second round, like after that automated video thing. Okay.
Yeah, and then it was quite shocking. Like, okay, now it's really happening. I didn't really. Yeah, I was quite confident about myself regarding all the interpersonal skills and the soft skills, but I was not quite, let's say, confident regarding the technical skills. So I was like, okay, I will really say what is happening now in my life, and then if they decide to hire me, it's okay. If not, some other companies, right to the corner. So yeah, and then at the second interview, I had 2 amazing interviewers. I can say they were very kind and friendly, and I explained everything about my background and what are my ambitions into cybersecurity. Why did I enter this field? And I also shared something really personal. I can share it with you as well, because the percentage of women in tech and in cybersecurity is still low, even though there has been a lot of let's say a lot of effort. Yes. And then this was the reaction even of my family when I first told them that I decided to move through through the IT, that it's not obviously for girls. It's
so
not
you kind of mentioned your kind of vulnerability or what's happening in the industry.
Yeah, because I think it's kind of a privilege. When we talk about privileges regarding the cybersecurity industry right now, I think that it's a privilege being a woman interested in cybersecurity, because in a way they will prioritize you, I think. And this was the feeling that I got from the interview. The interview went really well. They asked some technical questions. There were 2 guys. So one was cybersecurity technical, covering the technical part, and one was the HR. And then the interview was really good. And at the end of interview, they already mentioned during the interview that we will be in touch and we will get back to you soon. So I got the feeling that it's already working. Okay. And then 2 days after the interview, so it was meant to be next week, but I had the interview on Tuesday, and then on Friday I got a phone call from the HR that I already had got the job. Yeah, and which was like quite rewarding in a way, because even though I was a little bit skeptic on applying on the big consultancy, company.
Yes, Deloitte, come on. Why would they
Yeah.
hire you? You're a biology
Yeah.
teacher,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah, but you have to think right. I think that you have to think right in the opposite way. You have
exactly.
you have really every one of the participants in here have a lot to offer. And then when I heard Clevis
Yes.
today, I was like, okay, a lot of degrees and a
Exactly.
lot of
It's like stack of
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but then yes, I got the job, and after
You
that,
got the
I
job.
decided that this was the right time now to prove that I can speed up and cover the technical part as well, because
Yes.
I want to be as ready as possible for the starting. So I concentrated on the exam, and then got the exam for 1 week. So I got through the materials once again in 1 week quickly, and then some questions that are discussed in the forums online, and then I got the exam last Friday, and then I passed.
Cleared it as well. You passed as well.
Yeah. So now
It's
I'm
such a
feeling
success
quite.
story.
Yeah, I now feel quite ready. And then I am also still working on some risk management frameworks and everything now regarding my job, because now is the time to focus on improving myself, into getting ready that when the time comes and I join Deloitte, I let's say step ahead the other participant there. It's not kind of a race, but I want to move a little faster.
That's the attitude, isn't it? And now you're proving them that you are the right choice.
Yeah.
And they will see this the moment that you start working. I think in the first days of
January, 2nd of January. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like there are lots of things, lots of distinctions, my friends, that Ina mentioned. Maybe you didn't capture. So let me just go through that. Coming from a different background is not an excuse. Okay. Having some sort of vulnerability is not an excuse. In fact, you can turn it to your advantage, such as, hey, I've recently relocated to this country and I don't speak the language, man. Do you speak Finnish?
No, like only some basic Finnish.
Basic, okay.
Yeah, basic
but
Finnish.
Did they mention on the job description that they wanted Finnish?
No,
Finnish
no,
language?
Only English was mentioned, but then during the interview, they asked that, are you planning to learn some Finnish? Because I will share some details on the interview as well. But and I said that of course I am aiming to learn Finnish, because it's the only way that you bind with Finnish people, with Finnish culture, and feel part of the country. So I am prioritizing my Finnish as well. And what I mentioned in the interview, I think that they liked, was that there is a high demand for cybersecurity professionals, and there are a lot of remote jobs and remote roles that I could easily search for them online. But I prioritize Finnish companies and Finnish market, because I live in Finland, and I want to be part of Finland and contribute as much as I can into Finnish companies and help them. And this was one of the things that they liked the most, because they know that actually this is a reality. You can find a remote job and you can go on with your life, but you won't feel part of the country, and you won't feel like contributing and giving for the country.
Be a part of. It's like a long-term investment from both angles, from their part and your part as well. Talk about Finnish, talk about, I'm going to learn, maybe, I don't know everything, but I will learn. It's
and
amazing.
They asked also during the interview about my goals in the future, and I was quite straightforward on that. And I said that I have very good managerial skills, and I have proven myself in the past for those skills. So I aim to go through the steps. And Deloitte has this very interesting, let's say, rewarding concept about working in the company, and then you can go on the steps one by one after 1 year, successfully completing your tasks and projects.
Manager, director, partner level.
Yes, partner level. And I said that in the upcoming 4 years, I aim a managerial role, because I strongly believe that I can do it.
And passion is there too. The attitude is there. But how long did it take for you, Ina, in total? Like, okay, let me just start learning the cybersecurity thing, and then now you are here.
Okay, like the real learning only lasted, I can say, 2 months. Like, I mean, the holistic, the deep learning, because I had some information on the background going on, and then and what I did when I directly came to Finland was that I decided that I will go for it, and then I started doing it by changing my LinkedIn profile and creating the network that I need, following the newsletters, and let's say following the news that happened in Finland and in general in the world regarding cyber. So I started from there in order for me to make it easier to believe that I can do it, I will do it. So
I love that.
Seeing the title over there for a couple of months helped me a lot and motivated me to do it. But the real learning was only like 2 months. Yeah, it took me 2 months.
You know, like, congratulations. Like, there's so many things that we can celebrate, so many, lots of distinctions, like a proven real life example happening in front of all of us right now. And obviously the hard work, the dedication, the motivation, these are like the most important things anyone should have, and you had them all. So like, it's part of your success. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously we can talk about this for hours and hours, but maybe like as a final note, where do you see yourself, okay, in the next couple of years? And then any kinds of words of wisdom to our followers and your colleagues as well, because also you're supporting the team. So what do you think?
Well, I obviously see myself focusing on some more technical stuff during the work. So also covering some, let's say, some more technical aspects of cybersecurity, like maybe threat analysis or red team or everything that actually is needed, because I don't think that I will lose something when I start, let's say, deepening my knowledge in one of the cybersecurity fields. So everything that is needed for the company, I will be there to support and help them. And this will also, I think, help me into building the muscle that you mentioned, the real muscle in cyber. And then I'm actually really aiming some managerial role in the upcoming 3 or 4 years. So yeah, climbing up.
Love that. And financial rewards as well, lifestyle rewards, everything comes with it. Perfect.
Yes, actually, yes, the everything is related to one another. So basically all of them. And if there is one word of wisdom and one quote that I have used a lot during this time is, what you seek is seeking you. So what you're looking for is actually looking for you. So focusing on your goals and go for it, because it's being a woman, being a mother is not an excuse. I worked and studied at the same time, and studied for 7 hours, 7 40-minute sessions in a day before picking my daughter from the kindergarten, because I didn't want to sacrifice my afternoon time with her. So what you seek is actually seeking you. If you focus on the dreams, they will.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
It looks like you ticked all the boxes, and I'm super proud of you, and I'm very happy for you. And obviously in the next few years, just like most of our graduates, just like what we see with Tassim, with Tusain, with Alex, with Andrew, with Daniel, like lots of other amazing souls, I'm sure that we will see you in amazing places as well, as long as you keep this motivation and commitment, and I'm sure that you will. And it's like, wow, many things to come.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I mean,